There was one time when I had a little too much to drink and we ended up just not using the spermicidal condoms, and that next morning I just went up to the drugstore and got the EC just in case, or not just in case, but definitely in case. Yeah. I never had any side effects from the emergency contraception at all. It always worked well. I never was nauseous or anything. It really just take it and go, and it works well. I think the emergency contraception is definitely worth it. It's like $40, which is like a pain in the ass, but you know, it's worth it. If you need it, you need it, and you need to go get it.
When I had a pregnancy scare, actually the condom had broke, and I did go to the doctors, and at the time it was called, I believe, Plan B, and he actually did give me 2 or 3 different samples to have just in case it happened in the future, which was also nice because you know your doctor's working for you. But I don't know what would have happened if I didn't take the Plan B emergency contraception. It might be a different story. I don't know.
I've never taken any Plan B or morning after pill. I've never been in that situation, and I haven't been unsure about myself.
I found out about Plan B through TV commercials, advertisements. I just, you know, it had been in my mind. My parents had talked to me about it, so I always knew that it was there. I never thought that I'd use it. But I knew that my health center at my college provided it. So that was always a comfort, knowing that that was there just in case.
I've only taken emergency contraception once, and that was in my first year of college. I had sex with a man and the condom broke. So I went and had the morning after pill just in case.
I actually have taken Plan B before when I was on the pill because I couldn't remember if I took it at the right time.
There was one time where I just really didn't want to risk it at all. And I took the morning after pill. And I got it from it. And I love how they make it over the counter now.
I'm 21, so between 16 and 21, I've took Plan B about 5 times, I would guess. I asked my boyfriend if he comes in me, and if he says, oh, I don't remember, or I think so, then that's arrow like, okay, you need to go get Plan B.
I have never taken any emergency contraceptive. I really don't want children, so I'm pretty steady with my birth controls.
I used emergency contraception before. Well, we were using the pull-out method, and well, there was cum in me, so I decided to talk to my counselor at school, and she told me that she would get me Plan B, the emergency contraceptive, and I just had to take the 2 pills, and you have to take them like before 72 hours.
I took emergency contraception because a condom broke, and that was it. I had to go get it. When I went to the clinic, they actually gave me 2 extra to keep on hand. I ended up giving them to my girlfriends that needed them.
Immediately after having unprotected sex with my son's father, I went to the doctor and got the morning after pill like the next day, and she was like, yeah, just take these and you know, you shouldn't get pregnant. And then I did get pregnant, so I guess I was just the exception.
I've never, knock on wood, had a pregnancy scare, so I've never had to use emergency contraception.
I think when I was about like 20 or something, my doctor was just like, oh, are you having sex? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, here, have some Plan B, sort of thing. And I was like, oh, well, great, thank you. Like, it was really, I felt like it was really nice of her to just, you know, like, here's, you know, contraception, you know, because a lot of people feel like, you know, people under a certain age shouldn't have any. So I thought that was really nice of her to just, you know, oh, here, have some Plan B, you know, just in case. Like, you know, you're in college, don't, you know, try not to get pregnant.
Emergency contraception is something that I had on hand because I guess it was a special type of promotion, or my doctor wanted me to know that emergency contraception existed. So along with my stack of patches for the few months, she gave me a pack. So I just happened to have it, and it was convenient at the time.
To get the emergency pill, I do travel to Kaiser's pharmacy because it's cheaper. I have health insurance there, so it's usually like $15 to $16. But if I go to Walgreens, it's a lot more expensive. It's more than $50.
Thankfully, I've never had a condom break or had unprotected sex, so I've never really had any reason to resort to the Plan B pill or any kind of emergency contraception.
I know that you should take it within 72 hours or something like that, but I don't know if it's available to everybody. I don't know where to find it. I don't know how much it costs, and that's very important for me. How much?
I always make sure to have emergency contraception in the house. I think it's one of those things that I never not want to be without. Just in general, I'm a big preparation person. Like I have a big calendar, I plan ahead as much as I can. And so I think it just makes sense to have EC in my home if I'm going to be sexually active, especially now that we're just using condoms. Before, when we were using birth control and condoms, we felt that we were using them correctly and consistently, and that was great. But now that we're only using condoms when we are sexually active, it's something that I think I always feel better knowing that it's in the home. It's something that to be honest, I tell my friends that are sexually active, and they're like, oh, I think I might need it. And I'm like, well, look, if you have it in your house, then you don't have to go to Walgreens or CVS or anything like that. Like, just go put it in your medicine cabinet.